most of the time because the guy was a weirdo, absolute weirdo. Didn't like it if you had Weetabix and didn't wash your bowl. I'm like, come on mate, it's one bowl. Anyway, so I ended up sleeping in my car a lot, but I remember sticking that mattress in the car and driving down to Nottingham, and my dad said, why are you doing this? And I said, well, I don't want to be sitting in a bar somewhere when I'm 50 saying, I wish I'd have done this, I wish I'd have given it a shot, you know. So if anyone's got anything they want to do, achieve, go after, just do it, man. You got to go for it.
How, in a way, that takes a lot of, I don't want to use the word selfish, but you do have to be selfish in that you do have to be selfish in that moment. How does that affect relationships? How does that affect the things away from the gym, whether they be with friends, family, all the good things, I suppose, that were currently in your life? How does that then get affected with that single-mindedness?
Well, yeah, you do have to be selfish. If anyone's trying to become the best in something, you have to be single-minded, you know. And you know, I hear fighters still to this day, they complain, oh, I'm missing birthdays, and I'm missing that, and I'm not going to fight because I've got a birthday coming up. It's like, what are you talking about? Do you know the amount of birthdays I've missed? And it's not because I'm a bad father, it's because I'm putting them first. I'm trying to provide a future. I'm trying to provide, you know, financial security and set them up and hopefully leave them a few quid when I'm dead. And that's just the way it goes. Sorry, what was the question?
How does
their selfishness,
that single-mindedness affect? For example, I've no doubt that you had mates back in the day that you couldn't no longer be mates with because you were going down this path, and they were still living this path.
100%, and that's the tricky one still to this day, because I have some dear old friends that I've known for a very, very long time, but I'm on a different trajectory in my life now, you know what I mean, and they're not on a trajectory, they're on the same thing, they're having the same conversations they had 20 years ago, you know, drinking too much, etc., partying like crazy, you know, and you know, you've got to move on sometimes. They're like, oh, you've changed. I said, yeah, for the better. I've grown up, I've matured, I want more out of life. But yeah, you've got to be selfish. But you're being selfish for well, I was being selfish for my family, you know what I mean? So it wasn't me being selfish because it's all about me. Like, I always wanted to be champion of the world because I wanted the financial security. I never wanted to be champ because of my ego. I never wanted to say, oh, I'm the best in the world. Of course, that's nice. Of course, every fighter wants to achieve that, but I wanted to become the champ because that was the pinnacle of the sport, which is then meaning you're going to reap more rewards.
How do you look back now at old episodes of the